Good evening, everyone. I'm Karina Devine.
I'm Mark Curtis. Thanks for joining us. Tonight, the city of Phoenix says it's cleaning up the zone, the city's largest homeless encampment near 11th Avenue in Madison, after a judge ordered the city to do so.
Team 12's Bianca Bono spoke to folks living there this afternoon and talked to city officials about where they're planning to move everyone.
Guys, city officials have been doing what they call enhanced cleaning since December, but starting in just a couple of weeks, once they clean a block, people can't go back. Michael has been living on the streets of Phoenix off and on for 20 years.
Social Security cut my Social Security off. I had no idea why.
Due to his back injury, Michael has a hard time finding work. He's lived in an apartment before, but couldn't keep up with the rising cost of rent.
I wound up getting an eviction notice.
So he ended up here, in and out of the shelter, where life has not been easy.
I was ripped off for $2,400 cash while I was showering. That was my savings. It took 2 years for me to save that much money.
Now, he and the close to 900 others who live in what's called the zone, the encampment that's grown near the state's capital, on the footsteps of the state's largest shelter, must move.
We're trying to offer a variety of solutions to meet every person's need.
Rachel Milne is the director of Phoenix's Office of Homeless Solutions. She says the city has been doing enhanced cleaning of the zone since December, but starting in May, those cleanups will become more permanent, accelerating the city's plans after a judge ordered them to do so. Property owners in the area, fed up with dealing with the problems associated with the zone, sued the city.
Previously, if folks didn't accept services or treatment, they were allowed to go back to that block. Moving forward, they won't be allowed to go back to the block once we've cleaned off a street.
Milne says the city is working on a new shelter at 22nd Avenue and Lower Buckeye with 280 shelter spaces, but it's not ready yet. So the big question, where will everyone go?
We're looking at hotels that we can lease. We're looking at vacant buildings where we could set up a temporary shelter. And then we're also looking at a safe outdoor space.
City officials say they'll work block by block, notifying folks living in each block 2 weeks ahead of time that the cleanup is coming, using city departments, potentially police, to ensure the block remains cleared.
If everyone who was down there said, I'm ready to go to an indoor place, we absolutely do not have capacity for that, which is one of the reasons why we have to do it block by block.
As for exactly where Michael will go, that will depend on what's available when they get to his block. He's hoping a long-term solution is more permanent, affordable housing so he can get off the street for good.
I would like to see an apartment for $400 or $500 a month. I could pay $5 and live on the rest.
And these more permanent cleanouts are expected to start on May 10th. We're in Phoenix. Bianca Bono, 12 News.